Okay, welcome to video number 4. Now in this video what we're going to do is cover actually optimizing your video, how to rank your video and get traffic to it, and also how to get your review and your video to appear in the search engines to actually get more free traffic to them. So this is going to be something that you can do no matter which strategy you follow. If you build a website and build a blog like my one here, and then you create your video on YouTube, you can follow along what I'm now going to show you with your video and your actual review post. It will all make sense in a few minutes time because I'll show you what to do. So once you have your video posted to your actual blog, what you want to do is get the actual URL of your video. So go to your actual video here and just go to the actual URL bar. You can't probably see this because it's not in view, but you just go to the actual area at the top of your screen, and just grab the YouTube URL and you'll see it here. Look, so I'll post it here. So this is going to be my YouTube video URL. Okay, you do that and then you just use the same the actual, where are we? So this isn't actually the review, this is actually the bonus. This is the bonus video. Here we go. This is the actual video here. Right, so we'll try that again. So we'll copy that and we'll go to Pingomatic and paste that there. Okay, and then if we go back to the actual review here and we just copy this, I'll show you what to do, how to SEO your video in just a second. But what I do, I always ping my videos and my posts using Pingomatic. Now the reason why I use Pingomatic is because this just sends a quick signal to the search engines to say that, look, you've created some new content and you'd like it to get spidered quickly, ASAP. Now do not think that you're suddenly going to get tons and tons of traffic if you ping your videos and your posts. This is just part of what I do. Yes, it is worth doing this because if Google has spidered your content, it means that they are aware of your content, and then it can help you in all different types, in all different ways, which is going to help you get more traffic and get more links. So it's only ever going to be a good thing. So by you doing this is going to be more worth it than you not doing it. Okay, there's always going to be more benefits of you actually doing this because it's only got to help you to generate a few more links and to maybe generate a little bit more free traffic for it to be worth it. And a lot of the time I'm pretty sure that this definitely helps me, especially when it comes to actually ranking my YouTube video on YouTube itself. I'm pretty sure that helps, and you can also ping your actual blog post as well. So I'm not going to go too much into this service. You can learn more about it on Google. You can maybe Google some of these pinging services and actually find out exactly what they do, and they'll probably explain it in a much more clear way than I possibly can. But I've always used these ping services. They do serve a purpose and they are good. Okay, they do work and they're definitely worth using. So for this particular video, I've just put my main keyword in there, which is going to be traffic problem solved review. Now yes, this is an older kind of review. I did this a couple of months ago. It's not going to make any difference if I ping it now, but what you want to do is, as soon as you've created a brand new video, come and ping it straight away by using this services, by using the Pingomatic. There are some other different ping services you can use, so don't think this is the only one on the internet. Okay, there's loads of other ones you can use. In fact, you could quite possibly even upgrade and maybe use some more advanced kind of pinging services. I've not actually looked into that, but as far as I'm concerned, this is plenty good enough for what I need. So you just put your main keyword in there, you add the word review on the end of it, so the actual product name, the word review, and you can just leave it at that if you like. But what I do to actually help me as well, I just put super bonus, or you could put special bonus, yeah, or you could put mega bonus, yeah, or you could put you could put something a little bit different. You could just put plus bonus, yeah. You could put it in capitals. It's not going to make too much difference on this particular site. It isn't going to make a tremendous difference on here, so you can do whatever you want. Once you ping this, yeah, it will then, I can ping it, it's not going to do any harm. Once you ping it, it just does this, okay, ping sent, yeah. So you just do that, and then you just click back, refresh the page, and then what you can do is actually go to your actual blog and pull the URL from your blog as well, and when you come back here you can just ping your actual URL from your blog, and you can maybe change this slightly as well, plus bonus or anything you want, just as long as you have your main keyword in there. Review, okay, so it's going to be review plus, I don't know if I just missed that out in that last example I just given you, but traffic problem solved, review plus bonus. So my mistake if I did miss that out a few moments ago. So review plus special bonus, okay, or plus mega bonus. So whatever you want to use, just make sure the word review is in there after the main keyword, yeah. And that is what I do after every single product that I review and I post. I just ping it with Ping-O-Matic and it works absolutely fine. So that is that one out of the way. Right, so we're going to go over to YouTube now and go to the actual video on YouTube. Right, so this is how you SEO your video for YouTube. This is how you can get it ranked higher. So we go to edit video. Right, now there's a few things that you always must do. Firstly, when you save your video, when you've made your video, okay, on your desktop or maybe from your iPhone, whatever it may be, when you save your video to your PC, okay, to your desktop, make sure you save it using your keyword, because I've found that does make a big difference. Doesn't matter too much, don't worry too much about the actual bonus side of it, but as long as your main keyword and then the word review is in the actual word that you've saved it as, okay, on your desktop, that's important, because when you upload it to YouTube, that makes a difference and that plays an important part, yeah, part of the YouTube SEO on ranking your video in YouTube. Okay, the next thing is in the actual main title, yeah. So this is going to this here is what is going to appear at the top here. Okay, so look, if we delete this, it deletes that, yeah. So that kind of speaks for itself, yeah. So we'll just put a super bonus there. Underneath, what I normally do is I put a link direct to the sales page, yeah, and I normally track it by using the letter YT, which stands for YouTube. So every time I make a sale, whether it's on ClickBank, which I don't really use anymore, but it's mainly Warrior Plus and JVZoo, whenever I make a sale on those two platforms, I can see where the sale has come from. If it's come from YouTube, it will come up with the YT, yeah, on the tracking link, and that will say I've made a sale from YouTube. So that's how you can track this, and that's very, very important that you do that. Underneath the main tracking link for YouTube, I have a link which goes to my blog, which is the full review. Okay, so make sure you have that. If you have the blog in place, which I hope you do, make sure you link back to your blog, and I will go into more detail about that in the next couple of videos about why you need to send all of the traffic back to your blog. And you can have like a little bit of a description here about the course and all of that. I normally in the category, I normally put it in it's normally in education or people and blogs and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't go on any of the other things here. Everything is just left to default. I just leave it at that. The tags I make, these are basically keywords. Yeah, make sure that your main keyword plus review is in there, and any additional ones that you want, you can add the word bonus. Yeah, and then just save changes. But that's how you SEO your video, and if you ping it as well, it's going to give it plenty of ranking power, and that's what I've found in the past. So we'll get rid of Pingomatic. Right, we'll go over here. So what we'll do here, if we go on, let's go to traffic problem solve review. Okay. Okay, there you go. So there's me, Paul Nichols. Okay, I'm number 2, and this is, as you can say, that was 2 months ago. Yeah. So out of all these different people that have done reviews, I'm ranking number 2. Yeah. It's only had 146 views, so it's not that many, but it doesn't necessarily always have to have a lot of views. There's lots of things that come into play when it comes into YouTube SEO. It's not just a case of having a lot of views. It's not just a case of having likes. It's not just a case of people leaving comments on your blog. It's kind of a combination of everything. Yeah, it's very, very difficult to understand or to know exactly what the YouTube algorithm actually is. But if you follow what I've told you and just optimize your video how I've said, and then ping it as well, build your subscriber base up within your YouTube channel, because that definitely helps and that gives you more authority, and YouTube looks at that as well and does favor the YouTube channels more if you have more subscribers. Okay, it just gives them more weight within the search results, and that's kind of how I've done it. That was a couple of months ago, and as you know, because I showed you the stats earlier in the course, this made me a lot of money, and this is just one single product out of lots and lots of products that I review and I do. So we'll get rid of that and we'll go back to YouTube there. We'll get rid of that YouTube page and we'll actually go back to my blog. So I've just showed you how to actually optimize your video, rank your video, and you ping it. Now I'm just going to briefly talk about your actual blog SEO and how to set things up for best results in your actual post. So as you can see, I've got my main keyword here, which is kind of standard, because when you name your page, it automatically comes up here. The actual page or the actual post, yeah, I always use posts. I don't use pages. The reason why I use posts instead of pages is because blog posts seem a bit more SEO friendly, and Google seem to like posts more than pages, and that's kind of what I've found over the years. Okay, but by all means test different things. I always have an image as well. If I go back to the home page, you can see here, look, traffic problem solved, there's an image. So every single time I create a brand new review, I have an image. If you want the image of the product, all you do is go to the preview sales page, which you should get if you get a copy of the product. You can speak to the vendor and ask them if they have a copy of the sales page. If they don't have a copy of the sales page and it's not live yet, then you just go to the JV page, yeah, where you signed up as an affiliate, and there's nearly always a picture on there of the product, so you just grab it from there. You don't have to ask permission, you can just, because if you're going to promote the product, then that's absolutely fine. You put it on your blog and you just use it as the image. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. You don't have to pay for it, you don't have to get any permission, that's fine. If you're going to promote this product, yeah, on that platform, and you're an affiliate and you've been approved, then you can grab this image and you can use it. That's just one of those things that we allow. That's absolutely fine. And if we go back to the actual post itself, so as I said, keep it nice and simple. You don't have to create your review with any keywords, any keywords in mind. Just write completely naturally, write it in a natural way. Don't try and include certain keywords or try and exclude certain keywords. Don't try and have any keyword density, all that rubbish that people try and teach you in SEO. Okay, my days of SEO are behind me. I've not touched SEO in many years. It's just a waste of time, in my personal opinion. It's just too much effort. So and you don't control anything. So the best way to focus on your SEO is just write your review, be completely natural, and that's all you really have to think about. You don't have to worry about SEO. Best way to look at it is don't try and game the system. Don't try and manipulate anything. Just write normally, write good content, and get people to try and stay on your site for as long as possible, because that's a good thing, and Google can see if people are staying on your site for a long time to watch your video reviews and all of that, then they will reward you, okay, in time, and they'll perhaps give you more traffic and more free organic traffic. So that's the end of video number 4. This was just mainly about optimizing your videos, optimizing your blog posts, and trying to squeeze out a little bit more free traffic in time. This isn't something that's going to suddenly drive you tons of traffic, but if you do this and become very active on your blog, and you often make new posts and new reviews, in time you will start to get some free organic traffic. And this is what I get on my blog. I get lots of free organic traffic now from lots of different multiple keywords. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. In the next video we're going to be going into some really cool stuff, and like the overview of the entire affiliate model that I've just kind of showed you. So this will make it crystal clear of exactly what you've got to do. So I hope you enjoyed the video. This was video number 4 about optimization of your video and your posts and all of that. In the next video will be video number 5, so I will see you then.